The foreign ministers of Iran and Pakistan will focus on avoiding a repeat of last week's tit-for-tat cross-border airstrikes at talks set to take place in Islamabad next Monday, according to officials in both countries. While China has offered to mediate between both sides, Iran and Pakistan are expected to turn Beijing down as the two neighbors believe they can resolve the conflict on their own and quickly restore their historically cordial and close ties. The two countries have a joint interest in combating the menace of the ethnic Baloch militant groups waging insurgencies against Pakistani and Iranian security forces, a senior Pakistani official told This Week in Asia on condition of anonymity, citing diplomatic sensitivities. China has never provided any weapons to conflict areas, including in the Israel-Gaza war, the Chinese Defense Ministry said, the first time Beijing has denied arming Hamas militants since the conflict began. Colonel Wu Chen, the ministry's spokesman, said on Thursday that China had provided food, medical and other emergency aid to the Palestinians but had never provided any weapons or equipment to conflict areas. It needs to be emphasized that China has always adopted a prudent and responsible attitude when it comes to arms exports and strictly follows the three principles of arms exports, Wu said. According to China's regulations on arms exports, Beijing's weapons sales should serve the legitimate self-defense capabilities of the recipient country, should not harm world and regional peace, security and stability, and should not interfere in the recipient country's domestic affairs. This is the first time since the war between Israel and Gaza began in October that Beijing has denied its direct involvement following allegations that the Palestinian militant group Hamas is using weapons and equipment made in China. A Thai owner of a pet lion cub could face jail after a viral video of her friend driving around Pattaya in a convertible Bentley, with the big cat wearing a chained collar sitting in the back seat, sparked accusations of animal cruelty and endangering public safety. The Department of National Parks, Wildlife and Plant Conservation said Saw Angjit Kosanan was legally allowed to keep the lion in Ratchaburi province, west of Bangkok. She had sought permission to transfer the pet to the tourist hotspot in Chonburi province, but did not receive the approval yet. Therefore, Saw Angjit did violate laws concerning the taking of a wild animal out in public and moving its location without prior permission, said Atapon Charan Kanza, the department's chief. She could face a prison term of up to 6 months and/or a maximum fine of 50,000 baht, some $1,400. He added. Owning exotic animals such as lions is legal in Thailand, but they need to be registered under the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora.